Hello, dear subscribers. I have found a curious, unmistakable reference to the mark of the beast in the video that I will be placing a link of in the comments section below. The video is about Alex Collier, a supposed Andromeda galaxy contactee. It's dated 1995. Obviously, as Christians, we need to use our discernment. And I have some scriptures for you to read beforehand before you watch the video that I am referring to. There's a lot of exopolitics involved, and how all governments, even the ones globally, take orders from higher hierarchies. Collier discusses the various factions in Satan's government. He says he speaks of the Andromedians whom he has had contact with, and they pretend, in my opinion, to be concerned about the declining oxygen content in our atmosphere, but really they are after our genetic material. In John, 1 John chapter 4, we read, "Beloved, believe not every spirit, but try the spirits, whether they are of God, because many false prophets have gone out into the world. Hereby know ye the Spirit of God. Every spirit that confesseth that Jesus Christ is come in the flesh is of God. And every spirit that confesseth not that Jesus Christ is come in the flesh is not of God. And this is that spirit of Antichrist, whereof ye have heard that it should come. And even now already is it in the world. Ye are of God, little children, and have overcome them, because greater is he that is in you than he that is in the world. They are of the world, therefore speak they of the world, and the world heareth them. We are of God. He that knoweth God heareth us. He that is not of God heareth not us. Hereby know we the spirit of truth and the spirit of error. Beloved, let us love one another, for love is of God. And everyone that loveth is born of God, and knoweth God. He that loveth not knoweth not God, for God is love. In this was manifested the love of God towards us, because that God sent his only begotten Son into the world, that we might live through him. Herein is love, not that we loved God, but that he loved us and sent his Son to be the propitiation for our sins. So he mentions various so-called aliens, which are, in my opinion, a mixture of extraterrestrial beings and also interdimensional beings. And as with humanity, there are the evil factions and the benign entities. Let's go. So always remember, this is, in my opinion, a universal law. The first verse of this chapter: wherever you go, not just on planet Earth, but wherever you go in the universe, you try the spirits to see whether they are of God. And you try them by going to the second verse, whereby every spirit that confesseth that Jesus Christ is come in the flesh is of God, and every spirit that confesseth not that Jesus Christ is come in the flesh is not of God. And this is that spirit of Antichrist. So keep these verses handy whilst you are watching the video, which I am attaching in the comments section. And I also wanted to uh, remind you of John chapter 10, verse 6, which very much is the context of what we are seeing. So that's John chapter 10, verse 16, actually. And let's back up. Verse 15. As the Father knoweth me, even so know I the Father, and I lay down my life for the sheep. And other sheep I have, which are not of this fold, them also I must bring, and they shall hear my voice, and there shall be one fold and one shepherd. If you may recall, Pope Francis had referred to this verse under the pretext of justifying baptizing aliens. But aliens, as I already said previously, they may be extraterrestrial beings, they may be interdimensional beings, or they may frankly be fallen angels. And especially the extraterrestrials, they may be evil factions or benign entities. So this was misleading of the Pope to say that he wanted to baptize aliens, and using this verse to as a reference. Another verse from 2 Thessalonians 2, and then we have one last verse from Revelation. We're reading from verses 3. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition, who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called God or that is worshipped, so that he as God sitteth in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God. And I wanted specifically to read verse 9, where Alex Collier, the contactee with the Andromedians, describes a scene where they are witnessing UFOs or UAPs nowadays, as they're called, doing maneuvers in the sky, where it says in verse 9, even him whose coming is after the working of Satan with all power and signs and lying wonders. And finally, Revelation chapter 13, verses 16 to 18. Again, Alex Collier, at the 47th minute, at the 47th minute, 15-second timestamp, approximately, he makes an unmistakable reference to the mark of the beast. And I want you to take notice of this. And here we read, and he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. So at the 47th minute and 15th second mark, you're going to see that the agenda behind the mark is goes beyond planetary level. It goes beyond it. And you're going to notice